Well, Mara Jane has been gracious enough to host one of my videos. So, what this video will be about is a 12-year-old girl attacked because she is white. For the second time in 2 weeks, a 12-year-old Kansas City, Missouri girl has been physically attacked at school because she's white, and both the mother, Candace Key, and the child feel totally helpless. The daughter, Blessed, I don't know how to pronounce that, now says she no longer wants to be white after being verbally harassed and punched in the face by young, hateful racists because of her skin color. And a lot of people will say you cannot be racist against white. People who say that are racist themselves. Any color can be racist against any color. Police say a 12-year-old girl was punched in the face at school by another student Monday at the Frontier School of Excellence off 56th Street and Troost in Kansas City. Candace Key said this is the second time in 2 weeks her daughter was attacked. She said it's because of her race. About 2 weeks ago, she reported being called racist names, the mom said. She said that's about the time her 12-year-old daughter, Blessed, I'm gonna ruin that name every time, was first attacked by two girls. One punched her and the other one pushed her. She tried to fight back. That was the end of that. They called her racial names all day, she said. School officials have confirmed the attacks happened, that they were unprovoked, but claimed the situation was quickly rectified and resolved, which is a load of bullshit. Pretty much means they just ignored it. Or punished both. However, the mother said that Monday her daughter was attacked again, and the daughter said she doesn't even know the attacker, which is mostly normal on racially motivated crimes. All it takes is the skin tone. She says, she just started hitting me in the face area. Everything went black, and every time she hit me, it was just like a burst of light. It happened so fast, then I wondered, why would she do this? Because I didn't even know the girl. I have never seen her or even talked to her. Who's the white Blessed Key, who is a white minority in the school. Fox 4 obtained a copy of the police report. It describes the victim's swollen eye, and the vice principal told police the attack was unprovoked. It's been multiple times. People call me white when I'm walking down the hallway or pointing to the playground. We were standing over there one day and someone called me a white curse word. Not quite sure why white curse word is unless it was just white and somebody cursed her out. Mrs. Key said the school had been alerted that Blessed had been called racist slurs in advance of the attacks and that the school did nothing about it. Which isn't shocking, because if it was anybody else, somebody who is gay, or part of the LGBT community, or anybody else besides white, they would have done something about it. She doesn't want to be white anymore, which is sad when a 12-year-old girl says that, or anybody says that. When you're that young of an age and you're attacked for the dumbest reasons and you can't understand it, then yeah, that shit happens. Watch the full report from Fox 4 KC below. So let's watch that video. So let's watch this video together.
Mom tells me this is the second time in 2 weeks that her daughter has been attacked here at school.
About 2 weeks ago, she reported being called racial names.
Candace Key says her daughter, a minority in her school, was attacked 2 weeks ago by two girls.
Now, that's complete bullshit. There should be no reason to be attacked over skin color, no matter what your skin color is. And yes, even though most people say you can't be racist against white people, it's bullshit. Yes, you can. Let's continue.
One pushed her, then the other one pushed her, and then she tried to fight back, and then that was the end of that. They called her race names that day.
The school confirmed an incident happened and said, quote, it was quickly rectified and resolved.
It's never rectified or resolved. Most schools do have an anti-bullying policy, but unfortunately, it usually protects the bully. And let's not forget, if you get tired of their shit and fight back, you get a worse punishment than they do. So anti-bullying policies usually protect the person doing the bullying.
But Key says Monday, her daughter was attacked again, this time while standing at her locker.
Yeah, that's more complete and fucking bullshit. I mean, this girl is 12 years old. There's a lot of issues, there's a lot of problems you should have in life. But as a 12-year-old, this is not one of them.
She just started hitting me in my face area. It happened so fast, and then I'm like, why would she do this?
Because they're racist. It's pretty simple. No other explanation.
Because I didn't even know the girl. I have really never seen her or ever talked to her.
A big deal. My daughter got attacked. I want to cry. Attacked, twice in 2 weeks.
We asked the school for an interview, but they declined.
Usually, their excuse is it's an ongoing investigation, but usually when they're in the wrong, or most people in the wrong, or companies in the wrong, they usually decline. It's a known thing. Usually when you're not in the wrong, you have no problem making a statement. But most schools don't give a shit, which is why a lot of people are starting to homeschool their children.
They sent an email saying safety is the priority, that they investigated and addressed the situation, but that's all they'd say because of, quote, student confidentiality. We got a copy of the police report. It describes the victim's swollen eye, and the vice principal told police the attack was unprovoked.
Oh wow, they actually admit that it was unprovoked. As long as they don't pull the bullshit, kids will be kids. Because this is assault, not kids being kids.
It's just been multiple times. People would call me white when I'm just walking down the hallway, or we were standing over there one day and someone called me a white curse word.
Yeah, it's sad when people shame you for your color of your skin. It's just straight out bullshit. Let's continue.
Asked the school about the victim's previous reports of racial slurs, and in their words, school officials had no prior references to bullying.
She did warn them they were calling her racial names in the hallway.
Key says she didn't feel reassured from school officials after either attack, and now she doesn't know what to do with her.
It's because most schools do not care. They pretend to, and let's face it, they don't. They try to brush this shit under the rug.
Daughter.
In the school, how are they going to reassure me that they feel safe whenever she warned them and they didn't care?
And that's not a shock. Schools pretend to care, but it all depends on who you are. Now, as racist as this sounds, if this girl was black or any other minority, oh, trust me, they would take action immediately. This isn't an assumption, it has been proven. No, I don't have evidence of this, but it's common sense.
She did all the right things.
Key says that the school told her that the school told her that the girl who punched her daughter has been suspended, but they wouldn't tell her anything more. Also, another frustration for that mom, her daughter didn't know her attacker, so she doesn't know her name, which is something that her mom needs in order to file a restraining order to protect her daughter. We're live in Kansas City. Megan Dillard, Fox 4 News, working for you.
And that's the end of that. That's just the way most schools handle this bullshit. Anyways, back to the story at hand. See, the main problem with bullying is that the bully is rarely ever reprehended, or really ever gets in trouble. Usually the only time that happens is when the victim fights back, and they're the ones that get in trouble. Right, they need to fix those fucking rules. I have a 14-year-old daughter. Now, she is homeschooled, but if this shit ever happened and she finally got pissed off and fought back and got in trouble, I can promise you that she would not be in trouble when she got home. It would be celebrated that she finally fought back. Because, as most people tell you, bullies do not learn their lesson until they get their ass kicked. Which is what should happen. No, I'm not condoning violence, but enough is enough. This is why sometimes we have school shooters. And I'm not condoning that, I'm just saying, when people get pushed too far, they do drastic shit. Especially when the school system fails them. But that's the end of this story. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel. I will put the link to this article in the description. Well, hopefully Mara Jane does, because I don't control what she puts in the description. And please subscribe to my channel. I talk about gun issues and all kinds of fun stuff. And, well, everybody out there, have a good night, day, whenever you see this video. Until then, bye-bye. And that brings us to the end of that video. Please like and share the video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below, tell me what you thought. And until next time, don't forget about my social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Always remember, the fight to keep our rights is never over unless you give up. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. And don't you forget, gun-free zones kill. Not an assault rifle.